Algar Productions.
This is the Post-Atomic Horror, the most comprehensive Star Trek podcast ever produced. Your hosts are Ron Algar Watt and Maggie Robotham. Episode 508, The Fast and the Curious, and Is There in Beauty No Truth? With Kevin Lynch.
Hi friends, welcome to the Post-Atomic Horror. I'm Al.
I'm Maggie.
I'm Flunk.
Hey!
It's been a while. You were here for Lower Decks, obviously.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
Quite some time. Well, this... Was it the first or the second episode that opens with, Captain's Log, whatever? It's been...
It's been...
I think it was the second one, because it had been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since I recorded this log.
So, Flunk, you were saying you hadn't been keeping current with this, that you just watched it all this week.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it when it first came out, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I watched all of season 2 over the last 3 days because I like the show and I just haven't had a chance to get caught up yet.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun show.
It's so much better than its I was going to say its reputation, but you don't hear anything about it.
It has no reputation. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
literally
right
no one
cracks.
has anything to say about Prodigy except us.
Yeah. Like, I see all the shitty, racists, like, constantly complaining about disco, but, like, I don't see anybody saying anything about this show.
Yep.
Like, not even shitty people is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just nobody.
There is one Prodigy meme that I don't understand. It's definitely the kids being weird, but it's just
well, I appreciate that.
zooming in on Dal's face as his eyes and ears get bigger and bigger. Really
yes.
That, you know what? That does sound like something the kids would like.
Yeah. My brain is desperately trying to combine Jenkum Pog and Skibbity Toilet, and I just can't quite make it happen.
Skibbity Pog.
Yeah.
Jenkum Pog's head comes out of the toilet, which is the only thing I know about Skibbity Toilet.
I don't know. It's
other than the fact that I have seen Skibbity Toilet action figures at Walmart.
What?
That doesn't... I don't know.
100%, because I go down that aisle all the time to look for Marvel action figures, and they never have any good ones. But they do have a full supply of Skibbity Toilet action figures.
Well, that's how you can tell whatever that is stopped being cool, because...
Yep.
Yeah, I guess they're not selling them, so...
Mm-hmm. No, I mean the fact that they made it in the first place. Like, it went from an internet thing to, like, some company putting out, garbage about it.
It was the same level of shock I had when I saw Minecraft toys and when I saw Five Nights at Freddy's toys.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, there's a fair amount of that. I like the Minecraft Legos. I think that's just a nice,
that's
weird
a good idea.
Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just standing there like, I don't understand this country anymore.
No, this is just, you're getting older. This has nothing to do with that.
Yep.
Like, if you'd stayed in Canada, you'd have the same feeling.
I never understood this country. This place is nuts. You guys are crazy.
Hey, you asked to come here.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Love will make you do stupid things, buddy.
Mm-hmm. That constant feeling of guilt that I have, that Mal probably has, that
she sure does.
Sabrina's husband probably has. Just, we're sorry.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
No. When we brought you here, it wasn't so overtly like this anyway. Anyway, enough of that. We should talk about this
Time for a bright, optimistic future.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing we've responded to most with this is, like, of the new series, this one's definitely the most optimistic.
Yep.
Like, these kids want to be part of Starfleet, and they see why it's great, and that's good. I'm glad.
That's still one of my favorite parts about this. Is just like, what's Starfleet? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we all want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been me for the last 30 years.
Yeah, man.
How do I get on a spaceship?
Yeah, please.
But, Disco and Picard both kind of like, but what if it was dark? What if
it was
were
dark
plotting against you? And
stupid.
Yeah. All right.
And bad.
Well, Flunk, I assume you picked this one because of its rad title.
Yeah, pretty much. I just went down the list. I'm like, I'll do a Fast and Furious one. Why not?
I mean, we got one coming up in a couple weeks called A Tribble Called Quest. So
that's terrible. I love this show, but that sucks.
It's not great. But anyway, what I was amazed by is that there's no Vulcans in this. If you're going to call it The Fast and the Curious. Well, anyway, Flunk, why don't you tell us about The Fast and the Curious?
All right, the Prodigies are continuing their Star Trek III, The Search for Chuck. They think they found the protostar, but it's about 3 months away. But what if we did something risky and stupid instead? Asks Dal as he jumps into a Borg warp pipe. They pop out nowhere near the protostar, but instead in a crystal kingdom ruled by Kazon. The Maj says he'll free them if he can beat them in a game of Mario Kart. Dal is about to win, but he gets hit with a blue shell that takes out him and the Kazon racer. Gwyn goes to save him because, of course, she does. And that's when they find out the other racer isn't a Kazon at all, but some sort of Mechano-Man. It turns out Maj Golem has been mind-controlled by a Star Trek brand evil computer. When the Kazon built their training computer, they made it too good. Wait, no, that can't be right. They made a massive mistake. Yeah, that's more like it. And programmed their own training computer to kill them. It continuously adapts and evolves and just ends up killing everyone. I think that's because they built out old Borg parts from the transwarp conduit, but the show isn't actually clear on that. The AI is about to kill the Prodigies, but Zero remembers how to take out an evil computer. I put it to you, they say, and by it, I mean my face. And they came in like a wrecking ball, smashing the AI into a million bitty pieces. Unfortunately, their containment suit is also pretty fucked up, but having saved the day, I guess, the kids head off for another planet to have another adventure that was probably their own fault anyway.
Well, that just takes me right to my good thing, which is exactly what you said about Zero. They drop their limbs, they're just a ball, and then they turn into this like flaming comet thing that just like smashes it. Oh, it's so great.
Does the fucking Raiden's Superman attack and just like boom.
Yeah.
Yep. I should be taking you out now. Hoot hoot.
I legit thought I'm like, are they going to kill Zero?
I mean, they could.
They know they're just a gas that lives in that ball, right? Like the ball, like.
Yeah. The ball breaks.
Ball breaks. The Zero's still around.
Yeah.
It
can't talk to you for a little bit.
It puts everyone else at risk if they're watching.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I guess we're all insane now. Well, this is embarrassing for me. Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot. Also, Flunk, I had the exact same theory about the reason all this is like this is because they built it out of Borg parts. That seemed pretty obvious, but like you say, they don't actually say.
Yeah, they don't say it in the show. But I was just like, oh yeah, it has like weird tentacles that like are trying to get inside their brains, and it's adapting to different situations. Like, it's a Borg thing,
and
right?
And it's enforcing this survival of the fittest thing, which feels like very Borg to me too.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that that's, like, pretty obvious, but, like, it's not important to the plot, so fucking, we don't have to bring it up.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us that resistance is futile or whatever. Like, it's just
that's true.
A nice little coincidence.
Look, sometimes computers are evil. It happens a lot,
Oh, wasn't this kind of your good thing, Maggie?
Oh, fuck yeah. We love to see an evil AI that's evolved beyond its programming and is seeking perfection by doing the same thing over and over again, and also fills up a room.
Yeah, it's been like, when they were making these in the 60s, that's what computers look like. But we haven't gotten one of those in a while. So
I was this close to doing the Vince McMahon meme of the evil computer. Evolves beyond its programming. Seeking perfection by doing the same thing over and over again. Fills up a room. Boom.
Oh, is that the guy with the head like getting hotter and blowing up or whatever? Yeah.
Yep.
Is that who that is? I don't think I knew that.
That's that man.
That's a WrestleMan, right?
His wife is in charge of American education now.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're talking about this pretend world, not that. Thank you.
Because we live in the circus.
I hate the circus. But yeah, no, this was a good, like, very classic Star Trek AI runs the planet thing, and like, the difference is I didn't feel bad for the main guy getting taken over by a computer because, as Flunk correctly points out, it's a fucking Kazon. Who cares?
That's a Kazon. Yeah. They deserve whatever. A Kazon can get taken over by like a Commodore 64.
And actually, just get my bad thing out of the way. Even an evil computer and a robot army can't make Kazon cool.
Nope.
That's true. There was some good design things, I would say.
Yeah, the robot Kazon were pretty fucking cool looking, but even still, I'm just like, well, yeah, but they're Kazon. These are the dumbest motherfuckers in the entire Delta Quadrant.
The alien design also looks better in animation than it does in live action, so
that's also
that,
true.
I guess.
Yeah.
And I thought when these guys first showed up on the show, I thought, okay, they're going to do the thing like DS9 did for the Ferengi, where it's like, well, these guys sucked before, but let's make them better. And instead, what they've done is embraced how much they suck. Like, these are all the guys who sold our kids into slavery. They're terrible.
Yep.
I kind of like that.
No, these guys are trash, and we should treat them like trash.
Yeah. It's not like the Ferengi where it's like, we'll show you what's cool about them. It's like, no, they suck, and they're going to suck real bad. So
there's nothing cool about the Kazon. The entire Kazon planet is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how many chairs he sits on backwards. He's never going to be cool.
I mean, Kronos is also on fire, and Klingons are cool.
Here's the thing. I think about this. It looks like Apocalypse in DC, where it's got the big fucking fire holes, but they're all just flaming tire piles.
Mm-hmm.
They're visible from space.
Well, I mean, you famously back in the day, like, turned them into intergalactic hillbillies, and I think that is the absolute best take on those guys there could be.
Well, that's the thing. Once they have, like, continent-sized flaming tire piles,
fires.
They can jump their bikes over them.
Yeah. I mean, you got to warm your still with something, right?
Yep. You guys see how big I made my tire fire?
Is that why he came to this planet in the first place? There was gold in them thar hills?
Yep.
I do genuinely like the idea, because we did see the transwarp conduits back in Voyager, and we have seen in more of the more modern series that the Borg are kind of fucked up now. And like, I like these abandoned transwarp conduits being like salvaged by garbage races. That's not a bad idea at all.
Guys, I found a shit ton of old Borg technology. Let's make a racetrack.
Mm-hmm. Just turn it into a ramp.
Mm-hmm. Bill, that is, without a doubt, the coolest goddamn thing I have ever heard.
Tell you what, man, them dang old Borg transport conduits, man.
We all know that the Borg only abandoned this so that they could come back later in greater numbers.
Mm-hmm. I heard the Borg got taken over by a sad girl. Okay, Dale.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, Boomhauer.
Maggie, what was your bad thing?
What was my bad? Oh, yeah. Dal and Gwyn's relationship continues to be utter trash.
Yep.
It feels like Dal forgets that he's in a relationship until the plot says so, which honestly feels kind of in character for Dal. Like, I definitely remember when I was in a relationship way too young and forgot about it until it's like, well, I guess we have to kiss now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm going to go back to the dumb shit I do. And also... Gwyn feels like she got tricked into this, which honestly kind of feels in character for Gwyn. Just like, all right, yeah, I guess we'll hold hands or whatever. Fine. Wait, this might actually be the most accurate portrayal of two stupid kids who shouldn't be dating and don't know what they're doing that I've ever seen. So, I don't know. Maybe it's good?
It reminds me of the more recent Futurama episodes where Fry and Leela are dating, but only when they need to be.
Sure.
Like they'll write them the way they wrote them in the early run, but then every now and then it's like, oh, but also maybe we'll get married. Like, wait, what?
I guess we're dating. I don't know. Like, whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't care about them at all.
No, it's just. I wouldn't if it didn't just pop back up occasionally, and like the end of this episode, is just, like Dal spends this entire episode like, I'm gonna beat you guys at racing because that's what I care about, and then at the end he's like, hey, well, don't worry, we're gonna fix your not
we'll do it together
issue, like, because I have certain feelings for you.
They also
a lot of it too is kind of a extra piece of the show anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a lot going on there, which makes me sad.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
The prominent girl character not having anything to do, which is accurate to a lot of 80s animated shows, but...
well, thankfully we got Rock, who is great.
Rock is great, and also Major. They keep forgetting Majel exists.
Well,
she's on Voyager, so...
Yeah, that's true.
She's back on
Rock's
the ship.
Great. That is a plus.
Yeah. But you are right that this gang feels overwhelmingly male, and the one of the ladies just sucks. She's just nothing.
Yeah,
she didn't even suck. She just doesn't have any character. She's like Kess in early Voyager.
Yeah, there you go.
Why aren't you cooler?
Yeah, come on. I mean, she is dating Neelix, so
yeah.
I would say this out here. Dating Dal better than dating Neelix.
Yeah, absolutely. But
no, I was about to say less hair, but that's not true.
No.
Yeah. Kess didn't go back to her fucking Game of Thrones planet, though. And Flonk, last week, Maggie's summary had like an entire paragraph of just fantasy nonsense.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was glorious.
It was great.
I do hate fantasy nonsense.
Yeah, well, I'm usually the one who's outspoken about that. I was just happy to have someone else on my side.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes you realize you've taken too much fantasy nonsense, and you just have to get it out of your system.
What? I will acknowledge there's well done fantasy nonsense, but a lot of it is terrible.
Yeah.
I
never watched Game of Thrones, so that's a big fantasy nonsense that a lot of people like.
No, see that one I did like for a while until it went off the rails, but that managed to sell me a lot of that stuff well for a while, but then no. But another thing I don't like is a bunch of boring action sequences, which this one had. I was like, this is just gonna be a fucking pod racing episode, and that's exactly what it was.
You're saying this episode wasn't Wizard?
Was not Wizard.
It didn't have some good tricks?
Spinning's a good trick.
No, it isn't. What are you talking about?
But yeah, I love one of the things that the show consistently will do is I will roll my eyes because I have seen and reviewed 900 some episodes of Star Trek, and I'll say, I've seen this is going to be boring. And then they'll turn it on its head and I'll say, shit, this wasn't boring. But in this case, I was right, and I hate being right.
Yeah. It was Flonk brought this up. It was some real Mario Kart bullshit without the Mario Kart bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, their ships looked very much like the pod racers. I keep defending the show as not being like Star Wars, and then it does this.
Yeah, but then you have pod racing and you have the diviner people. It's just stop being Star Wars if you want people to stop calling you Star Wars.
Nope.
Yeah, I just assume people said that because it's animated like Clone Wars and Rebels, but
that's what it is. It's the same reason why they say that the new movies are Star Wars, because they just look at the vague aesthetic things and just decide that that's what it is.
Yep.
It
I'm
doesn't
not going to put
help.
any actual thought into this.
It doesn't help that they turned that director on to Star Wars.
Well, that's just it. He's made 2 Star Wars, and they're nothing like his Star Trek. So
yeah,
that's true. That's a fair point.
Wish he'd made one Star Wars.
I don't know. I wish he'd made one Star Trek because somehow Khan has returned.
Oh my God! God damn.
Flunk, what was your good thing?
No one's going to see this coming. Everyone saw it coming. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't think that the somehow line is that bad, but it's also a terrible movie that I don't want to defend. So that's really all I'm going to say about it.
Yep. I feel the same way.
Nope. That movie was so bad that I had to put Star Wars away for 5 years.
Flunk, what was your good thing about this?
It's actually kind of both episodes smushed together. I liked Mijel and the Voyager crew figuring out what's going on over there. Like I said, I'm including stuff in the next episode, but it's all good stuff. And the cliffhanger for this one was pretty creepy.
Yeah, there's some time somethings.
Yeah, you're about to get into the real Doctor Who phase of the show. So
yeah, there's a time squid that's also a ghost.
I would argue that's Voyager shit. But...
Al, I can hear your teeth grinding.
I mean,
time.
I've said this. I've said this. With salad.
With salad.
I've said this a few times, but like season 1 was Voyager celebratory and season 2 is very much Voyager derogatory.
Yeah. 100%.
And I really thought, okay, you're doing time stuff, but you're going to make it right this time.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to say, here's what Voyager was trying to do without the Brannon Braga of it.
Yeah.
But they're not doing that.
Nope.
So
time
far.
squid.
Time, as you say, squid.
Its tentacles are going to pluck into the hologram and give it horrible nightmare.
Okay. Oh, good dreams. Great.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, like the time slowing down and you don't know why, and then you see these weird tentacles coming out, and then all of a sudden everything is normal again. Like that was cool.
I will say they sold the horror of it better than
Yes.
Voyager typically did. Like a lot of times the characters would say this is just like a nightmare, and you'd watch it and you'd be like, this is just a Voyager episode, which is a nightmare for us, but like
Yes. This is
just
so
a regular
scary.
day for you.
That's a guy dressed as that's a guy from Laverne and Shirley dressed as a clown. So
I would argue that Michael McKean deserves better than a guy from Laverne and Shirley, but all right.
not if you're me.
Is she wrong? No.
No, that is an accurate description, but it's
Fucking
a
he
little
showed
short.
up on Better Call Saul, which is like my favorite thing I've ever seen him in, and I went, the guy from Laverne and Shirley's in Better Call Saul. That's kind of cool.
I mean, he was one of the main guys on that show.
Yep.
Also one of the main guys on Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
You know?
This guy from Laverne and Shirley is doing a really good job in Spinal Tap.
What kind of idiot would show up as a dream clown? Hello.
Hello.
So, playing the Maj, you got me saying it that way, Flunk. Yeah.
Maj.
Voicing him, he had a really cool voice, especially for a Kazon, kind of a wasted.
The only thing he had going on. He also had a really kick-ass Guybrush Threepwood coat.
That's true. His name is James Mathis III, and he's the guy who's been voicing Black Panther since Chadwick Boseman died.
Oh, okay.
And like great voice. And then as the
great.
He's good in those in the What If cartoons.
And then as the AI computer, we had Deborah Wilson, who Maggie's going to do that thing again because I saw in her notes. She's like, from Mad TV? Yeah, from a
Mad
million
TV.
things.
And probably some other stuff. I don't know. But Mad TV, right?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. No, I'm the opposite. I'm right, Al.
She's been doing like really good voice stuff for decades. She was in the DS9 episode. You remember it was called The Sound of Her Voice, where they're on the Defiant and they're talking to the captain who's stranded. That was her.
Oh God, she was that's a great episode.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think about that one a lot, but that's such a good fucking episode.
Yeah, that's one when you're doing kind of a DS9 run and you're like, oh shit, I forgot about this one.
Yeah, Mad TV's Deborah Wilson. Great job.
What else?
Again, I can hear your teeth grinding. Just
nah, that one doesn't bother me.
Let's see here.
I do get a little defensive about Michael McKean just because he's that guy for me. But
yeah,
you know,
no,
you
listen,
gotta know him from something.
Michael McKean is great. Like, don't get me wrong here.
Yeah,
but also I did see him for the first time in Laverne and Shirley. So
I think what bothers me is extrapolating that some kid like who grew up on Voyager is going to say, "Oh, it's the clown from Voyager." Like, oh, yeah, I guess it is, but
yeah,
oh,
it sure is.
Who's this clown?
Not even a particularly famous clown.
Nope. All right, but Doctor, I'm the clown from Voyager.
They mentioned that the planet they land on stinks, which is my first indicator that the Kazon might be around.
I thought that the class
they're
M
like
stood
sulfur,
for musty.
methane. Musty old claptrap.
Full of green dust.
What? Oh yeah. I even had the note. Haha, you just landed on a fart planet.
We see the ruins of the USS Cairo in this episode, which Memory Alpha reminded me was Captain Jellicoe's ship that disappeared during the Dominion War. Yeah.
Which there's no particular reason for it to be that ship, but that's nice.
Yeah, he got off in time, I guess.
Yeah, he always does.
Or Captain Jellicle, as we now call him, I guess.
Well, he's Admiral
Hate that
RoboCop's
my-
dad, not to be confused with Admiral RoboCop.
Mhm.
Right.
All of you sacrificed yourselves to save my life. Get it done. And you, put pants on.
Yeah, put some pants on. Also, Kate, stop chasing that block of wood. Your resources could be used for literally anything better.
But Admiral, that block of wood is my boyfriend.
I hope he isn't. Now I'm just picturing a little wooden boy from The Tick.
Yep. I love him, Admiral. He gave me a rock.
I got a rock.
This is a rock lobster.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Last week you guys got a little nervous about making fun of Chakotay's background.
The rubber tree people.
It is okay to make fun of that because remember the consultant that they hired for Voyager was a fraud.
Oh my
So,
god!
it's probably not real anyway.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I would hope they're doing better now, but who knows?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Either way, they're stuck with the stuff
they
from the past. So
They haven't gotten very specific about it. They just mentioned the rubber tree people, which is why I realized, it's Chakotay because it's
that didn't even click with me until like a little later in the episode. I'm like, oh right, the rubber tree. Yeah, okay, I remember that now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oops, there goes the et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
Creep would tie in too.
Mm-hmm. And I have a note here. Murph is the worst.
I have a note. I wish Murph was replaced with Merv Griffin.
The elevator killer?
Yep.
All right.
No,
Flunk, where do you weigh in on? Right. Where do you weigh in on this Murph thing?
I don't care. Every kid's cartoon needs a snarf, so whatever.
Ugh.
I would argue that Jenkum Pog is kind of the snarf.
Yeah.
Like he's comic relief, and he's still useful.
He's an actual character.
That's true. He is an actual. He's a wonderful character.
They gave Murph a phaser.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's a
Don't
security
give your
expert.
dog a favor. That is true.
Who
You don't
literally
think
no one
Snoopy
can
ever had a
understand.
gun? He fought in World War One.
Listen, I know exactly what Snoopy did in World War One.
No, Snoopy flew the plane. He had a gunner. We didn't see the gunner, but that's how that works.
No, he would crash sometimes and have to go to the bar and get root beer from the cute waitress.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I remember. No, I'm not saying
He had to have a
didn't
sidearm.
serve. I didn't say he didn't serve, but I'm saying, in those planes, you had someone shooting the gun. And someone
Why won't
flying
you
the plane.
support our troops, Al?
Thank you for your service, Snoopy. What I'm saying is Woodstock is the
Flying
one.
Ace reviewing Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, and there's a bit where Murph is riding Zero, like jumps on top of their robot body, like it's a tricycle or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a regular Banjo-Kazooie.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anything else?
Also, Jenkum Pog has the lines, "You got SETI eels for brains," which I quite liked.
Oh, I hated that line.
Oh, wow.
That was just like, come on, better reference than that.
No.
Okay. All right.
So what
Anything
is Nova Squadron? There's the three aliens. There's a Vulcan, there's a Morn, and then what's the third one?
Yeah. And then a third friend.
He's an orange guy with a stripe on his face. So I know it's somebody that already exists, but I couldn't place him.
Mm-hmm. That is a Oompa Loompa from Loompa Land.
Loompa Land? There's no such place. I'm looking it up right now, so let's see.
I
Nova Squadron and well, yeah. That's fuck, what is that? That's a guy.
Some guy.
Right? It looks like somebody we met, but
yeah, and they were in. Was it this episode? Oh, no, it was the next one. This says human.
Oh,
his name is Zeph.
Right.
Zeph. Oh,
that's not
Memory
a human
Alpha
name.
usually knows their shit.
yes, it is Zeph from Cochrane.
yeah.
It is a human with vitiligo? Is that how you say
Vitiligo?
that? He's got.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's an autoimmune disorder that causes patches of skin to lose pigment or color.
Yes,
so
yeah,
like it's a representation thing. So
Okay.
yeah, he's
All right. Never
he's
mind.
not an alien, and we should probably stop making
Yeah, I feel
jokes.
bad
about
now.
Okay, back up, everybody.
it. Yep. That's okay. We didn't know.
Yeah.
But all right. Anything else?
I think that's it. Let's get away from this episode as quickly as possible.
Flonk, anything else?
No.
Okay. Then let me tell you about Is There in Beauty No Truth, which, by the way, the A+ title, because
Yup.
the first appearance of the Medusans was Is There in Beauty No Truth, and this is like the second part of that poem or whatever it is that's from. So, good job. Despite Jenkin Pog's best efforts to repair Zero's robot body, efforts that include tying it tightly with some rope and that's it, the kids are getting a bit desperate to assist their non-binary, non-corporeal pal. Fortunately, Zero has a Google keyword search set for, "Help, I'm a Medusan whose containment suit has been damaged and I could use some help in repairing it, thank you. Hoot hoot." And not so astoundingly, this has produced a hit. This is an infinite universe after all, and if Roman Planet and Gangster Planet can be a thing, then why the hell not have a planet that has exactly what we need to help Zero? So the gang go to Ovidia 4, home of a bunch of Medusans, as well as Paxons, cloud guys who possessed Deanna Troi one time, and Calamarains, some clouds who got mad at Q one time that we know of, probably lots more times than that. These assorted cloud fellows experienced a happy accident where rings of their planet made it possible for them to inhabit bodies, which may be the first instance of a species in Star Trek evolving beyond the need for physical forms, then evolving physical forms again. And friends, we have thrown around the phrase nasty freaks a lot since we returned, but these Ovidian Forians may be the nastiest and the freakiest, as evidenced by one of them walking right up to Jenkin Pog and intentionally sniffing his pits. This is a thing that actually happens. Turns out being deprived of sensory delights and then having them again kind of distorts the idea of what constitutes a sensory delight. Though most of it seems genuinely pleasant, as Zero learns when they get their new body and are invited to a feast of weird alien foods. And this is where the show's unique design aesthetic is truly allowed to shine, because we're not just talking about red celery and cubes here. There's also some strange little cakes and pumpkins. Yes, these are a people who genuinely appreciate the wondrous possibilities that senses offer a person. Also, they almost certainly host orgies so debauched and perverted they'd make a Delton blush, but this is a kid's show. You kind of have to read between the lines on that one. And then, in keeping with the proud Trek tradition of this place seems great, so there must be some horrible fatal thing they didn't tell you about till it's too late to back out, they have some kind of ritual Death Race 2000 where everyone gets to experience the greatest sensory delight of them all, fear, which is pretty stupid, and that's what Zero's friends tell them. And even though Zero is new to the whole having senses thing, they manage to come to them pretty quickly. Yes, they say, this is stupid. So they stop doing it and leave. Okay, but the body we gave you is going to get old and eventually die, the Ovidians call after them. Yeah, that happens to all of us, you're not special, Dal shouts back. Meanwhile, on Voyager, Janeway works out that the kids are actually holo kids and switches them off. Somehow Gwyn is spared so she can look sad and scared and talk about some ominous prophetic nonsense. Wait, are we sure this isn't the real Gwyn? Also, there are deadly time worms attacking Voyager, and look, this might not be the same physical vessel we followed for 7 years across the Delta Quadrant, but it's still Voyager.
It's definitely still Voyager.
Yep.
That actually,
an open mind about this part that's Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
like, I like the show a lot, but I understand why it was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Nickelodeon bought Baby's first Star Trek, and they got this insane Voyager follow-up. Like,
the thing is, for season 1 delivered on that premise, I would say.
The other thing is that there's now an even more Baby's first Star Trek.
yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Does that one count?
I have no idea, but I do know this. My nephew was watching it.
Okay.
I have a 2-year-old nephew that I talked to just before we started recording, who was absolutely watching this and Spidey's Amazing Friends.
Okay. I do know that Paramount just recently attempted to buy Warner and it didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably for the best because combining those things will probably bring us more monstrosities like that.
Oh, God, yeah. What is Star Trek but like a cooking show? Those are popular.
Mm-hmm. We'll bring Ethan Phillips
watch
back.
That.
No.
Yeah,
Honestly,
didn't they sell a Neil's
Star Trek-
cookbook?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
own
they
it.
sure did.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
It-
I mean,
that,
look. Go ahead.
that one was actually cool because it had like cast members providing recipes.
Yeah, there's a long tradition of every TV show
You're
doing
gonna
that
say
for a while.
Like-
it involved cast members providing hair for the recipes.
Yeah, that's right.
Except Picardo, but yes.
Yes. This is all the hair I have. You can't have any of it.
Mm-hmm. You're going to do what with it?
Feed it to Neelix. Oh. Mr. Neelix, I hate you.
Everybody loves me. Do, 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 do.
Doot, 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 doot.
I wasn't invited back.
Thanks. Yeah. One of the
Not
few
e-
Voyager guys that we haven't seen yet.
Not even to this children's show.
Yeah.
God, that's funny.
I mean, Lower Decks you'd think would be perfect for him, but nope.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna like between Lower Decks and Picard, which brought us 7, and Tuvok actually,
Mhm.
and this show, like we got
Was it
almost
Tuvok or
everybody from
Guvok?
Voyager back. Oh well, it was technically Guvok, but it was
Mhm.
Tim Russ, done up like Tuvok, so
Yeah.
it kind of counts. Canonically, it doesn't count, but we still got to see the guy as the guy. So
Who are we missing? Kes?
we don't get
Is Kes
B'Elanna.
dead?
Kes is
I
probably
can't remember.
The
Yeah.
actor
She turned
is not
into-
in acting shape, so
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
She turned into a witch or something
Mm-hmm.
in the show. I'm not talking about in real life. in the
Oh
show.
yeah. The
Oh,
character
shit.
I think is exploded or something. Yeah.
Yeah, she exploded into a wicked old witch.
We haven't gotten B'Elanna
No.
and Neelix, and otherwise I think that's everybody else.
Yeah.
because we got Harry and we got Tom and
Tom showed up on Lower Decks.
yeah, so did Harry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a bunch
Mhm.
of him.
Mm-hmm. And here we got Kate and the Doctor and Chuck.
Yeah.
And Lower Decks also. Hang on, I thought there was another one.
And the Doctor's coming
Anyway,
back in
yeah.
the Academy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which I'm not sure how they're going to make that work, but whatever.
It's one of the doctors that they left a copy of him on some planet in the Delta Quadrant, and he's still alive a million years later.
Yeah, there was that
Oh.
whole...
Yeah, that happened a lot.
There was that whole episode where, like, the society finds him and, like, reactivates him and whatever. But, like, I did the math, like, back when they announced that, and, like, it should work out about right that it could be that
Okay.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just why has he aged is all.
Mhm.
Like, otherwise, I get why
Oh,
he's
it's
still
the...
around.
I'm sure it's the Data thing where he put the stripe in his hair, just like, I should be old.
Mm-hmm. So
Old
Maggie,
and handsome.
well, that worked for Data.
Yeah.
Picardo looks about the same.
Mhm.
So Maggie, you love this episode, huh?
This might be my favorite episode of Prodigy. I really enjoyed this one.
Wow. Well, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. Let me find my good thing here. This is some really good fucking Zero stuff. Just like, they've been building to the I want to have a body thing since the beginning of this season, and
Mhm.
it really kind of pays off here, and they're so happy.
Yep. Well, I just want to, like, you have a lot to say, and I just want to
Yeah.
sneak in with my good thing, which is one tiny thing, which is as soon as they come out with their body, Rock just like, I gotta hug you.
Yeah,
Which was so great. But
that's
please continue.
adorable. No,
Yep.
the whole I've been wanting to do this, and they're so excited to have like people to hang out with and just go run around.
Mhm.
It made me so fucking happy.
And-
Flonk pointed this out before we started. Oh, a person finally getting the body they've always wanted. Weird that you connected with it.
Yeah.
This is the
Sometimes I
first
see
thing I
that.
thought about when I saw this episode a year ago. It's like, oh, Maggie's gonna love this.
Oh yeah, well Maggie did.
Sometimes I see that connection, sometimes I don't. This time I
Mhm.
missed that one. But yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah. Maggie's not hard to figure out sometimes, guys.
Yeah, but you surprised me. Like
After the initial figuring out, which took 37
There was that
years.
one big surprise, but after that, it's been pretty
Yeah.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Well, everyone
Well,
I talked to after the fact was like, did you see that coming? No, did you? No, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But no, it absolutely
Al,
does
those are the
make
best
sense for that.
reveals.
Yeah. It does make sense for that. Like, and it is a good episode for
Mm.
that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie, you I don't think Flunk, you watched Red Dwarf, but Maggie, you'll remember the Rimmer finds the hollow ship episode.
Oh,
It reminded
yeah.
me a bit of that.
Yeah, you finally find the place where for you. Like you
Yeah,
can,
people are like you, and yeah.
and you've
Only
been-
this character's sweet, so it doesn't turn
Yeah.
into like I'm smug and I'm gonna stay with my people. It's like, no, I'd rather be with my friends.
even
which is-
that, like if you remember
great.
that one, that's a really good fucking like Rimmer.
Yeah, it
episode.
is.
There's a
It
reason
is.
that guy's my favorite character on that show.
But it's also a very classic sci-fi idea. I'm sure Star Trek has done things like this, where like a character longs for something and they get it and they're happy, but then they can't keep it, and you know.
Well, I love that they're just like, well, I can't leave my friends, and more specifically, I'm working on something with this Vulcan back home, and I'd really like to see how that plays out, especially now that I've been gifted with genitalia. So,
got to get back quick. But Flunk, your good thing kind of ties.
Yeah,
in
it's basically everything Maggie just said, which is that Zero's joy at getting a new body and experiencing all these new senses was really nice. I didn't feel like a cheat when they everything got reset at the end. Like it was all just great.
Yeah.
No, but your bad thing does kind of
suck that they had to reset. You could have gotten a few episodes of getting used to this new body and then it deteriorating, and then like you're on some Kazon junk planet, you need to make a new robo body. Like there could have been something there, but this is very nitpicky.
I'm gonna ask for a spoiler here. I'm guessing from that they don't keep the body. Like when they leave, they still have it. Does that mean it doesn't stick around very long?
Right, they did still have it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You spoiled a minor thing. It doesn't really matter to me.
I forgot.
But
I had
if you watched it all at once, well, plus if you watched all of this in 120 episode block,
seriously.
you're gonna
there was some doctor stuff that I wanted to get
that.
into, and then I remembered it happened last week, so never mind.
Yeah.
I even bring it up. You weren't here last.
Oh no, just that he's very insufferable doctor sometimes.
Yeah, that's him. That's the character.
I mean, they
weaponize it in a nice way,
discovered,
but he is still just like, oh my god, shut up about your fucking terrible holo novel.
Well, that's the thing. In this one, he's like, yes, in my holo novel, where someone creates hologram duplicates of themselves, and then wait a minute.
Oh no, I've hurt children with my incredible fictional tales.
Oh no, hoist by my own Picardo.
Fucking Picard comes in. Did someone say my name? No, go away.
Sup, dudes? Did anybody call me?
No, we get this a lot.
Cool guys were talking about me.
I saw you wearing those red shades when you landed.
No, that was Admiral says fuck a lot. It's pure fucking hubris. Okay. I think that might be why I respond so well to this show. Is it's not like performatively adult the way the other ones are.
Yeah, well, they can't say fuck. It's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
They can have for Nick at Night.
They haven't dropped an F-bomb since You Can't Do That on Television got canceled.
I don't fucking know. I fucking heard that.
What do you think's in the fucking burgers?
Man, I loved that terrible show.
I should watch that again.
It's not good.
No, I bet it isn't, but I bet I'd have fun.
Like, it's Laugh-In for kids, and Laugh-In wasn't good.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed this one as well. But, okay, so when they're at the Feast of a Million Senses or whatever, it's just like, okay, if you are ADHD or, as I understand it, autistic, this is a nightmare for you. This is the feast of overstimulation.
Yep.
Because they even say it's every taste you can perceive, plus every smell you can perceive, plus there's always music, plus there's things to look at. Like, just too many things, man.
Fucking, I was in a Spirit Halloween yesterday and I got overwhelmed. I can't imagine what this would be like.
I work at a mall in the arcade. This is, I fucked it up. I work at an arcade in the mall, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, you work at Quarks.
Yeah, basically.
You do work at Quarks.
It's fun.
Don't walk, run. Listen, if I could run to the Quarks where Flunk works to visit him, I would do it all the time.
Yeah. But one of the things, like my bad thing, was they had the music that was playing for a good 10-minute chunk of this episode was this fucking Ewok Village bullshit.
Oh, that's when I got really into how much I hate Avatar just watching that.
These guys had real Avatar bodies.
Wait, you talking about Avatar, the James Cameron,
the
last?
The thing that they're consistently forcing on us and acting like people like it when nobody does.
Oh God,
no, still no.
I hate Avatar.
I always go back to that. How many fanfics are there on AO3? And it's like 12. But yeah, it was like fucking
the Beauty of Pandora.
It's like Flying Mountains, Maggie, your favorite.
But now they're even getting into fire people and water people, and you're not helping confuse the different avatars.
Mm-hmm.
James Cameron's just like, what else can we steal from the good Avatar?
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
the fire powers.
The Ewok village music with like the fucking tribal xylophones and everyone chanting yub yub, just like terrible.
You don't get the great percussive sound if you're not using an actual stormtrooper helmet.
Mm-hmm. And then you need like a TIE pilot helmet at the end to hit like the low note, you know.
Yep.
Obviously. But no, I did genuinely enjoy this one. Although, you know, there's well, this is your bad thing, Maggie, but the bit that we were talking about where it's like, wait a minute, actually, this is deadly. Like, ugh.
Yeah, there is that moment where like the head guy is like, yeah, I didn't tell you that you're going to die.
Well, they say the ones who survive this really go on to enjoy it. Like, wait, what? You couldn't lead with that?
Mm-hmm. The one thing I do like is that, like, yes, you can get eaten by a space manta ray, but, like, the space manta ray's kind of just doing his own thing. Like, he's not actively hunting these people. He's just trying to eat flowers.
Yeah. And they have to put on a flower hat to get it to come eat you.
And if you get sucked into his exhaust pipe, that's your own fault. Which, honestly, is kind of cruel to the space manta, who isn't here to eat people.
I feel like it mostly
vegetarian.
lives...
flowers.
Yeah.
Like, awesome. We clogged his fucking lungs with 14 of our skinny guys.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. We can make more skinny guys. Yeah, but you can't make more mantas, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but the rings of this planet make it possible to... Okay, whatever.
At least their justification kind of made sense, where it's like, well, you need to... If you knew what it was, you wouldn't want to experience it. I'm like, okay, fine.
It's fine. And also, listen, our bodies are evolved to be extremely good runners. Look how long your gait is. Like, honestly, it's not that hard to outrun this scary manta ray, but still.
I guess.
There's flaws in this plan. Yeah.
Fear isn't a sense, though.
Like, we didn't do this expecting Rock Talk to want to run it. Like, look at her little legs.
Mm-hmm. Or Jenkum.
Yeah, Jenkum Pog is famously also not a very good runner.
Nope. Can I hit it with a hammer?
Arm runs better than Jenkum Pog's feet.
That's true. Let's see what else.
I really love. I forgot to mention this. This is part of my good thing. I love the eye effect they put on all these guys.
Yeah, that was cool.
Basically, Zero's got that effect where like you can see the cloud that they are inside of their containment tank, and that cloud is just like how they represent the energy beings that all these guys are is like their eyes have like this weird like cloudy effect in them, and it looks really cool. Right.
Well, you know, it's the window of the robot, and the eyes are the window to the soul. I heard that in a Simpsons episode.
Yeah. Al, I'm familiar with the works of Pablo Neruda. Naruto?
No, you're
Naruto's the
not.
running guy. No, but I do work in a bookstore, and every time I see a book by him, I go, I'm familiar with the works of Pablo Neruda.
Well, you have to. You're required to.
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with how to categorize them anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I went to school to learn the Dewey Decimal System. I don't know it, but I went to
with the works of
that worked out.
With the works of Dewey Decimal. I have the note here about fucking Gwyn. We talked about this a bit in the last episode too, but like they get to this world of sensual delights and their friend Zero is truly happy for the first time, and plus the feast is good for all of them. And Gwyn's sitting there like, I'm sad. Like, what the fuck is your problem, lady? Have a moment.
Yeah, just we don't get to go to Weird Orgy Planet very often. Have a good time.
And you're here with your boyfriend, and your friend is experiencing true happiness, and everyone is taking a beat. Like, yeah, you got a deadly mission, but that's later. Like, right now, enjoy this feast, hold hands with your boyfriend. No, I'm sad. Ugh. Terrible.
I'm sad that I'm dying.
That I'm flying through time.
We get to see Zero dance for the first time, and they dance exactly like I do at every wedding I've ever been to. Not very good. But enthusiastically, damn it.
Well, that's the important thing. I mean, what it was is a person experiencing a body for the first time, like trying to figure out how it works, which makes sense.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Zero when they're going through the when they're doing the Feast of 1,000 Senses, and they go, "This is the best thing I've ever eaten," and it's a deviled egg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was even deviled. I think it was just hard boiled.
Just a hard boiled egg.
I called that out in my summary. Like, I was expecting some truly great alien food, and it's just like, come on, guys. You're usually better than this.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten. That's a cold McDonald's French fry.
And that's a flower.
Yeah.
The exotic alien food flowers. Sliders.
Yep.
Sliders. What else? Oh, that was another thing this one reminded me of, is the Futurama where Bender was given a human body and then immediately overindulged.
Yep.
I was waiting for that to happen. We're just
that beat was doing something to Zero's human butt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, they couldn't get the rights to the Gloria Estefan song.
No, which is too bad because that song kicks ass.
Yeah, it doesn't really work with that.
No.
Without that, rather.
I would watch Zero dance to that, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Oh, I really like that Zero's body specific, like, all of them sort of look like this, but Zero's body has no obvious male or female characteristics.
Yeah, I think the whole planet being sort of generally asexual was good.
Mm. The one had face paint that kind of looks like a beard, but that feels like it makes sense of just kind of like general body modification kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, if you want to have face paint that looks like a beard, go off. But, Zero did not come out of their tank with a gender, but they did come out of it with a necklace made out of teeth, which I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like it means something.
Maybe they grew extra teeth and had to take them out. I don't know.
I don't need these.
Maybe I know. They cloned them a body and they hyper-aged them, so that's the baby teeth that fell out.
Now we're talking. All right, yeah. That makes sense.
Not really, but
it's some things. It's like sense.
All right. he's like beer. What else? I will say my bad thing was almost the promise of the Hollow kids running around with each other's personalities. Mm-hmm. We only got like half a beat of that last episode. I wanted more of that because it's funny and because the voice actors were good at it. And then they got caught almost immediately. It's like,
Yeah, but also it makes sense that they would just immediately get caught.
It does. Janeway's
if
not
Admiral
dumb.
Janeway can't figure that out, then there's bigger problems on that ship.
Yep.
No, I love the episode starts with, what are they playing? It's some kind of
it's Parisi
Squares. That's it. Thank you. Yeah,
it's Parisi Squares.
Yeah. But like they're playing it, and it turns out to just Majel set this up so that like Janeway could observe and go, that's weird. These guys are being weird.
They can walk around in a corridor and pass, but if you make them physically exert themselves, you're going to see this immediately. Trust me.
There's some kind of Voyager bullshit going on. Great.
All right. Well, and I love that it's just like, oh, this isn't Voyager bullshit. This is hologram bullshit. That's easier to fix.
Mm-hmm.
It's more annoying, but...
Computer, turn everything but the Doctor off.
Uh-huh. Actually, computer, turn the Doctor off. I'm about done with that guy, too.
Mm-hmm.
I found out this week... I guess I didn't realize this. I thought the Jason Alexander Tellarite was the ship's doctor, and he just sort of got... When the Doctor joined the ship, I'm just like, okay, so you're both whatever. I found out this week that he's the ship's counselor, and that is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I found that out from your notes. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I only saw it because it was in the credits. He's listed as counselor or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Counselor Jason Alexander, so...
Because he's the one who recognized that Janeway was Dal when they did the body swap episode, and he's the one that relieved Janeway of duty when she was acting weird. Like he's taken the role of a medical officer, but I guess it fits counselor also. So
it makes sense back when the Doctor wasn't on the show, but like... I think it's because counselor, like we got Troy, who was not a doctor. Like she wasn't Dr. Troy, she was Counselor Troy. So I think the title of doctor threw us because that's not how it usually goes. Yeah.
But I like that. Because Tellarite counselor is
Doctor,
why aren't you sane yet?
Doctor, I got some problems. I do not care.
Well, the great clown Michael McKean's in town.
You got problems, Jerry? I got tons of problems.
Mm-hmm. I liked when they first went on the non-corporeal planet and they all have their TOS glasses on.
Yep.
Yes, I love
like
those.
the red film goggles.
Yeah, I love
Yep, very
those
good.
are great.
I appreciate when they try to modernize some of the things, but those are just classic 60s, like, here's some red film and whatever. It's fine.
Yep. Here, you can look at Medusans now. Oh, thank God.
And you can also read this hint book.
Yep. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh, I never thought to look behind the waterfall.
Ah, no, I used to have the Ghostbusters sticker book, and they all had, like, jokes behind those things.
Yeah. No, Transformers had, they had, like, their stats. Like,
Yeah.
their strength and speed and all that. And you had to have the red film to look at that, too.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters didn't have stats. None of them were in great shape.
The thing is, nobody paid attention to those stats for Transformers. I don't know why they bothered. But...
I'm pretty sure a lot of people paid attention to those stats, Al.
Surprisingly few.
As someone who spent a lot of time looking at Spider-Man stats.
No, I was in the news groups in the early days, and like there were occasional arguments, but most people were like, "Yeah, nobody cares about that."
Yeah, unlike Memory Alpha, the people in charge of the Transformers wiki do not care.
Yeah,
they are the funniest wiki. Like I know you guys aren't into it, but God, they're funny.
No, that's weird. The guy who runs the Transformers wiki is a cartoonist I really like.
Yeah. No, I know that guy.
Yeah.
But also the hint books I have from back in the adventure game days, like the ones with the red film are the ones that like I can still look at, whereas the ones that had the invisible pen, like that shit faded decades ago.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else?
Once again, we learned that red film solves all problems.
Mm-hmm. Anything else about this one?
I think that's everything I got.
It's not this one, but just in general, I think that Voyager A is just a very good-looking ship.
Yeah,
and I like the theme song a lot. Like, surprising no one, Michael Giacchino really put out a banger.
It's a good theme song.
Yeah.
I wish he had done the whole score, but it's just the theme. But
yeah, they can't afford
the score's
it.
not bad.
Yeah,
he's got Spider-Man money.
Yeah.
That's true.
There is a shot during that opening credit sequence where I think it's the Protostar coasts along Janeway's boob, which is kind of odd, but otherwise, whatever.
Yeah, I've pointed this out before, but for some reason, the way you do a modern Star Trek opening credits thing is build the captain's face in space.
Yep.
Because you had Picard doing that, and now this.
Well, we are getting into Doctor Who territory now, so.
Oh, God,
that's a good point. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's all for this time.
Building the captain's face in space.
Oh, Megan, did you play the Voyager game at all yet?
I did. I really liked it. I tried the demo.
Okay, I was going to get it, but I got too many games now.
Check out the demo. I think both of you honestly should give it a shot.
What kind of game is it?
So it's hard to explain what it is because it's like doing a take on a different game I played called FTL, which is you're basically guiding the ship through the 7 years that Voyager takes place. Mm-hmm. And the idea is it starts with the demo basically is sort of a rerun of Caretaker. Sure. And the idea is to get through the series and get the ship home. But you get to decide who
lives and who dies.
Yeah, who lives, who dies, who tells your story. What you're going to do. It gives you choices pretty regularly. It lets you assemble your own away team with their own flaws and whatever the opposite of flaws is.
And if Tuvok dies in an away mission, then you're just kind of fucked then for the rest of the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you come back home with Tuvix.
Yeah. That's the big one that I know from the trailer I watched is that you can decide whether to bring Tuvix back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like I said, I haven't played a whole lot of it, and
if it's a demo, there wasn't a whole lot of it to play.
Exactly. It covers all a Caretaker, and a lot of it is going to planets and collecting supplies so that you can sort of rebuild the ship. When the game opens, Voyager's pretty destroyed, so you got to clean out You got to clean out rooms and like build new ship or quarters for your crew and get new crew and stuff.
Okay.
I had a great time.
Exactly
like, I think there's a lot. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential.
This all sounded great until you said clean out the ship. Like, is there extended sequences of like sweeping?
I mean, you basically assign some people to do it, and a little dial counts down.
Okay.
But no one's expecting you to take a broom and like fucking sweep out. But
I don't know. Sometimes video game, because I play so few, I'm like, wait, people do this? You just fish in a game. Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know if you're going to dig this or not, because I know there's not a lot of video games you're into, but I think you should at least try it.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Unfortunately, it's only a Windows thing, but
yeah.
But hopefully they'll do a Mac release.
Yeah,
maybe for the Switch or something.
Like playing that on the iPad is perfect. So
yeah,
that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking a bit.
Perfect version of that.
We were talking a bit about, like I said, day one, you put Harry and Neelix and Chuck on a shuttle and just we'll come back for you, and then never do it. But then Devlin said, no, you keep Chuck around as the hunky bartender, and like he doesn't get any authority. And like, yeah, the retired guerrilla leader who's a bartender now, that's actually a cool character type for him. Yeah. That's what they should do.
That rules.
That's how you make him work.
No, the only issue I had with it was the game automatically brings Neelix in instead of giving you the option to hire him.
Leave him there.
I was not going to.
Nope. Well, I'm sure there's easy ways to say I don't want this guy anymore.
Yeah. I think Seska can be in it as like a crew member, which I'm kind of interested in.
Well, remember she was posing as one.
She was
exactly.
Crew member for the first like episode or two she was in.
Yeah, she hasn't shown up yet. But
she's probably some junior. I think she was at engineering, so she's probably down there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm excited for her to show up.
Yeah, and just keep her. Just say, yeah, I know you're an undercover agent, but you know what? We forgave the Maquis, so you can,
You're trying to kill Chakotay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
who among us?
Brad Dourif's got to be on there too, then.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think he's in it. Like, I think they got him to do his voice or something. I might be wrong about that.
The demo doesn't have any voice work that I've seen yet, so. Also, there's spelling mistakes, but like it's real early access stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure when the full one comes out, it'll be better. But I could swear I saw a list of like the voice talent they got for it.
They might have gotten it. They just haven't recorded it yet, or are doing, But like, I think there's a lot of potential. I'm really excited to play the full version. I mentioned this. Right. I might try streaming it if like that's a thing people are interested in.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, we did that. Yeah. We did that once when we played. Like,
I had a great
handful
time
of games, and that was good. All right, Flunk, anything you want to promote or talk about? Or
no, my cat just stepped on my computer, so hopefully that didn't do anything. Everything's fine.
Flunk has relatively recently acquired an orange tabby.
I have an orange tabby named Spot
in
because I am that kind of a nerd.
Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly.
When I found out you named it Spot, I'm like, yeah, of course you did.
Obviously. All right.
But yes, if you look at the summary, it has a little edit in there.
So it does. Let's see. P semicolon bracket 5444444. That's what Spot has to say.
What's he trying to tell us? Oh, feed me.
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably it. Pay attention to me. You've been talking to someone else for an hour. Next,
get that cat out of here.
Next episode is a two-parter called The Devourer of All Things, which I guess sounds like a Doctor Who title. So there's that.
Or a Lovecraft short story.
Yeah, or, Voyager. So look forward to that. The website is postatomichorror.com. If you want to write to us, it's postatomicHorror@gmail.com. And the Patreon is patreon.com/Algar. By this point, if you're listening on the regular feed, we have moved on to Strange New Worlds.
Yeah.
So check that out. And that's all for this time.
I have to double check and make sure I got a good episode for that because I think I signed up for a stinker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, they do have some of those, but there's some good, particularly in the first couple seasons, there's some good ones.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Look forward to that. And that's all for this time.
Yeah. See you, folks.
The Post-Atomic Horror Podcast is a co-production of Maggie Robotham and Ron Algar-Watt. Copyright 2025. Please don't sue us. We're just doing this for fun.